Search online for most dangerous cities in the UK and you'll get a different answer every time. One list puts Bradford at number 1, another puts Camden at number 1, a third puts Halifax at number 1. They cannot all be right, and the reason is simple. Most of these lists use unclear, inconsistent methods, mixing up cities, boroughs, and vague crime indexes that are not properly explained. So we went straight to the source instead, the Office for National Statistics, which publishes police-recorded crime figures for every force area in England and Wales every year. This is that data, compared fairly, using crimes recorded per 1,000 people. One important note before we start. This measures recorded crime, not how safe a place feels to live in, and it is shaped as much by policing levels, local deprivation, and recording practices as by anything happening on the street. With that said, let's start at number 5. The combined policing area of the Metropolitan Police and the City of London Police recorded a rate of 105.5 offences per 1,000 people for the 2024 to 2025 year. While high by national standards, London actually sits below 4 other force areas on this list. This overall figure also masks vast differences between individual boroughs. High footfall commercial hubs like Westminster and Camden experience elevated crime rates, driven by millions of daily commuters, shoppers, and tourists. By comparison, outer residential boroughs like Richmond and Sutton remain among the safest areas in England. Much of the central activity stems from a national rise in shoplifting and a sharp increase in mobile phone thefts, with around 80,000 devices reported stolen across the capital in a single year, mostly through central snatch thefts. South Yorkshire Police covers a region spanning Sheffield, Rotherham, Doncaster, and Barnsley. Official analysis places this force area 4th overall in the national rankings, recording a higher rate of offences than London. While different statistical trackers place the figure around 111 offences per 1,000 people, the data shows clear variation within the county itself. Localised risk scores show that both Rotherham and Doncaster experience higher crime risk than the city of Sheffield. Nationally, most violent crimes have plateaued, but South Yorkshire has seen a localised surge in robbery, with offences rising faster than the average across England and Wales. Greater Manchester Police covers a vast metropolitan territory that spans Salford, Bolton, Oldham, and several surrounding boroughs. For the 2024 to 2025 period, the force recorded 108.2 offences per 1,000 people, maintaining a position among the highest in the country for much of the past decade. Unlike smaller urban pockets, this rate represents a broad, complex region rather than Manchester City alone. Much of the recorded crime concentrates in high-density areas driven by heavy footfall, sprawling commercial hubs, and a major nightlife economy. These core hubs attract millions of visitors daily, creating localized hotspots that push up the statistical average for the entire policing territory. This means the overall figure reflects the operational footprint of a massive urban scale rather than the daily reality of its quieter residential suburbs. West Yorkshire Police covers a varied region including Leeds, Bradford, Wakefield, and Huddersfield. During the 2024 to 2025 period, the force recorded 114.5 offences per 1,000 people, the highest overall crime rate for any force policing a major English city outside the top spot. This regional average does not describe a single uniform Yorkshire problem, as it combines quite distinct municipal economies. A significant driver within these statistics is the violent crime rate, which stands at 50.8 offences per 1,000 people. This specific figure indicates intense, localised pressures, though these official recorded numbers do not always match how safe residents feel living in their local neighbourhoods. Cleveland Police, which serves Middlesbrough, Stockton-on-Tees, Hartlepool and Redcar, records the highest rate of any force in England and Wales. For the 2024 to 2025 period, the area registered 122.1 offences per 1,000 people, positioning it at the very top of the national table. Because the force serves a relatively small resident population, the overall rate remains highly sensitive to statistical swings. Analysts link these high numbers to long-term deprivation, following the decline of Teesside steel and chemical industries, alongside comparatively stretched policing resources. This background provides necessary context, showing how structural factors shape official statistics rather than reflecting the character of local residents. These recorded statistics reflect administrative activity rather than personal safety. The Office for National Statistics notes that police-recorded crime depends heavily on local reporting rates and logging practices. While valuable for comparing relative patterns across different areas during the same period, these figures do not reliably track long-term national trends. For underreported offences like fraud, the Crime Survey for England and Wales often reveals a completely different picture. None of these 5 regions is uniformly dangerous. Each contains highly secure neighbourhoods. Ultimately, these statistics reflect structural pressures like deprivation, population density, and policing resources, rather than the character of the people who live there. To support more evidence-based analysis, please subscribe. These numbers reveal policing resources and deprivation, not the character of a community. Lived safety remains far more complex than any spreadsheet. Subscribe for more factual analysis.